Another day has dawned in Middle Tennessee, and what a beautiful one it is. Good morning, Facebook. It's Cars and Coffee Dave here for Nashville Cars and Coffee, and welcome to the AAA live stream. It is a beautiful morning, like I just said. We got so many people out here. Funny story, there were people out here at 5:15 this morning in the dark with no lights. So if that's not dedication, I don't know. Maybe those people just need to discover Ambien and go to get a good night's rest. We'll see though, because they're still out here. So much activity. It's only, I think, 9:15, 9:20, somewhere around there. But you're all stuck with Cars and Coffee Dave for the foreseeable future. Really appreciate you guys tuning in and your continued support. I know we're gonna have a great day today. Let's check out what we've got here on Supercar Row. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Fairlady Z06, and when I saw it pull in, I really just wasn't sure what it was. And I was like, what is that? Is that like some sort of weird RX, or is that some sort of other European or Japanese something? But no, it wasn't. And sorry, I'm just waiting for traffic to clear here. Check that out. So I hope you guys have been having a good week. It's been a month since I saw you last. Hope everything's going well in your world. I know it isn't mine. We've been doing a lot of live streams here, seeing all sorts of cool stuff. I did the Chevy Silverado 2019 just a few days ago. What a beautiful car or truck that was. All sorts of technology, 6.2 liter engine, 10-speed transmission. That was a lot of fun. Look at the shifter here. I'm assuming that's lit on the inside somewhere, but it's going to be hard to tell. Got a bunch of gauges, centrally mounted, racing seats, some engine work. Look at this back end, though. Look at that. Very aggressive, giant wheel, absolutely enormous wheel, and integrated roll cage. You can see through the back glass here. There's that Fairlady Z06 sticker, or badging, I should say. Also, this is carbon fiber, and I just noticed that right here around this rear deck right there. Very good looking car. Supercar Row is very full today. Got a lot of cool stuff here, much like this Ferrari center frame. We've got classics, we've got modern exotics. We've got a lot of Mustangs. We've seen some cool Mustangs recently. We're up in Clarksville earlier this week. Saw an RS3. That'd be the Roush supercharged Mustang. Saw a Shelby GT500. We got to go on a ride along in that and have some fun with it in a closed course environment, which you don't get to do a lot of, but boy was it fun.
Instagram Live.
Brent, you're really on Instagram? That's awesome, buddy.
I'll go over here though.
All right.
See you, buddy.
See you later. Brent takes care of our Instagram account and does a great job of that. And it's always good to see him as we take a pair at a brace of Carreras, just hanging out. And something interesting, I saw this from afar earlier, and this is a 928 GTS. And I wish I knew what color it was, because it is, I mean, this is a color you almost want to peel the paint off and eat, because it looks tasty. It's like a blueberry almost. Well, not like a ripe blueberry, but like kind of like a pale blueberry. But there it is, a 928 GTS V8. A lot of 944s out there, not a lot of 928s, even fewer 928 GTS. So let's see here, Jimmy Harris, yes man, I agree on that. Emoji happy face. Mark Bishop, address. The address is 633 Fraser Boulevard, Cool Springs, Tennessee. Sorry. And unintentionally getting in someone's shot, which I hate when people do to me, so hate to be that guy. So combination of Huracans and Gallardos in front of us. Look at this one. More of a electric green.
Thanks.
No problem, James.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Outstanding. I love that color, huh?
Really is.
Yeah, the calipers.
Look at that interior. This Huracan. Gonna take a back look at these. Oh no, this is not a Huracan. This is a slightly more aggressive car. Good looking Aventador. So I couldn't see that through the crowd completely, and don't hate me. Ron Hollis, love that 928 GTS. Yes, sir, I agree. And it looks like they just opened the back here, so be easy to get a good interior shot. Looks like he's got some aftermarket stereo equipment. Ooh, integrated tool chest right there. Ease of access, I love it.
And you can change your spark plugs with the wrench.
You actually can change.
And you can actually very easily with this wrench change all the plugs.
Because that's not good. If buddy had a new car and he said, well, I said, not as easy as Super. He said,
That's really cool. So, learn something new right there. All right, I can't destroy this. This guy shot twice. So I'm going to take the long way around. All right, so you were just seeing back there in that 928 GTS, they had a custom spark plug tool. And it's always cool. I mean, we've all had cars that come with their own little quirks and nuances, but some of them that have their own tools. That's very, very cool. We all know that E30 toolkits go for way too much on eBay. But no shortage of good stuff on Supercar Row. 570S to our right. And yes, Rachel, you are correct. It is the AMC Thoroughbred 20. Although I think they just downgraded to a 16. So they probably put in a couple IMAXs and took out a couple regular ones. Oh, the stupid mirror in this M6 is not right, and we're gonna put it back. And don't worry, I wouldn't touch it unless it was my own car, because I don't just go up doing that to people. But we've got a lot of cool stuff for you. The state of Tennessee is here doing their electrical vehicle program. Slew of Teslas, Volts. I think they wanted a Bolt, maybe a Zolt. I'm just kidding, I'm just making fun of the names. I mean, really, what was Chevy thinking when they said Bolt is gonna be one vehicle and Volt is gonna be the other? I mean, I can't even say it. So, let's take a look at this Tesla Model X. Wow, love these seats. This stupid clean. I mean, it seems very Star Trek / futuristic in here. Look at that. These things are the future, whether we like to admit it or not. Gas-powered vehicles are slowly starting to see their way out, and it's going to be a sad day when it's all over. I mean, it's really never going to be over for me. You're always going to be able to have gas-powered vehicles on your own private property and your own track and whatever you want to do. So I'm sure there's many of us out there 30 or 40 years from now are going to be doing that. But that is a discussion for later. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the gull-wing doors on the back. It's a unique feature for most vehicles that have them, because there's just not a lot of vehicles that do. Oh, and look at that Stingray. Do you guys see that? And then a sick Porsche drives by. There's a lot of cool stuff on the way down here this morning. Got a red Dodge Viper. Saw a Viper GTS in blue earlier. So let's start keeping count at home. Somebody pull up an Excel spreadsheet, and we'll put some cars down and a tally in the other column, and you can just keep adding them up, because it seems like that's how it goes. It seems like we have days where we focus on one car over another, or we see a lot of specific models. Very quiet over here. Almost serene, like you were in a forest or something. Good looking RS here. and take a look at it. Some blue calipers matching that blue RS lettering. Good looking vehicle. And then what is this next to us?
Good to meet you. Have a good
I don't know. I'm hesitant to commit to that. I don't know where that would go. So better not. So this is probably a 944, yeah. Saw that 928 GTS earlier. This is what it's slightly lesser option cousin. But nonetheless, still a good looking car. The interior on this one's actually in just about perfect shape. I mean, these burgundy seats are just gorgeous. You got your 5-speed right there. Good visibility, lots of traction. So, you know, we've got all sorts of stuff. As always, guys, this is a live and interactive show. If you see something you want to focus on, if you want me to come check out your car, if you want some information about the event, don't hesitate to say something. Come find me at the event, type some words in the box, hit enter. We'll see what we can do. Light bar or police car? I don't know. Check out the top. I think we've got a survivalist mentality here. Interior, black and red. Another shifter. I like that shifter on that Fairlady Z06 earlier. It looked like it lit up like a chandelier on the inside. Oh, ooh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. An MG, huh? MG BGT. Throw a couple valves in there, you've got a Scrabble game. Alright guys, so I don't really have a plan today. I'm taking the Heath Ledger in the Dark Knight approach. Just gonna run wild. No plans. No thinking. Just gonna do it live. How you folks doing? Good, thanks for coming out. So many people out here today having a lot of fun. Muletown Mobile Dyno is doing its thing. And I'm sure we'll make our way over there. What does the eye see as it peruses around? Look at this Toyota. So I think this is like, is this yours? No?
I wish.
Hey, is this the original 86? Do you know? Do you know what this is? Oh, it's a Supra. Oh, because I talk to a camera all the time, man. That's normal for me. No, this is, oh wow. It looked good and it drew my eye, even though I had no idea what it was. So, first generation, oh, Celica Supra. Alright, well, I need to get behind a keyboard and do some Googling. Figure out the lineage and genealogy of this little thing I'm looking at. No idea. Alright, so should I do a circle and then do like a weave? Making a little noise in the Subi as he goes by. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get the dyno with like a 600 LT on it at just the right time. Seems like every time I try to hit the dyno, I strike out. But that's okay. There's plenty to see. Got an E60 M5 in front of us. Ooh, what is this? I think it's like a Defender-ish type deal. Yeah. Kind of looks like a school bus from the back, doesn't it? Get that school bus feel. Put a couple more rows of seats in there. Oh, there's a GTR rolling away. Got to drive a GTR recently. Kind of surprised by how small the steering wheel was. Other than that, kind of a fun car to drive. Definitely had a, you know, you could tell when those turbos kicked in. Felt like a whole different car. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm Cars and Coffee Dave. I've been meaning to come by and talk to you guys. I'm sure you've seen me floating around in the previous months.
Oh yeah.
I apologize for that. Making up for it right now.
Yeah.
So, who are you? What do you do? Who is your audience? Because I have a feeling that there's a lot of local Tennessee car guys that don't know what you do, but would like to do what you're about to talk about.
Our audience is pretty vast. It's anybody who enjoys cars and likes to drive.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be anybody who likes to drive fast. They just might want to get a better understanding of their car.
Yeah.
As far as who we are, I'll let Brian take on
Okay,
that.
I'm apparently official. Yeah, so we're Tennessee Region SCCA, which is Sports Car Club of America. Our main thing we do is autocross, which is setting up a course.
A closed course environment
Yep,
in a safe
exactly.
atmosphere.
Very safe. You wear helmets. But yeah, setting up with cones. So the worst thing that happens is you hit a couple cones, leave a few little marks on the car, which you can wipe right off.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So it's a way to safely enjoy your car in an environment that you're safe in, and you know you can have fun and not be in danger like you would out on the street in a public sphere.
Or even on a track. I mean, there's lots of dangers on a track, you know, walls, stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's really about handling and braking, not so much top speed and sweeping corners. So for those of you that want to get involved in autocross here in Tennessee, what's the best way for them to get in hold of you?
So you can find us on our Facebook, Tennessee Region SCCA, or trscca.org is our website, where it's got all of our information, all of our links to our social media.
Cool. Now, did you guys bring some cars?
Okay. Yep.
Tell us about this.
This one's mine.
Who's oh, okay, so you're the product specialist. That's what I was just about to ask.
So, yeah, it's a 95 Nissan 240.
Okay.
You know, it's got a few fun things on it. I've had it for a long time. It was my first car.
Nice.
But it used to be an automatic stock car pretty much.
Yeah. All right, so you've swapped the transmission.
Yep. Did a transmission swap to manual. Put the race seat in it, steering wheel, harness, all the good stuff.
Yeah, and you got your harness bar up back there.
Try to stay safe.
Keep you nice and snug.
Yep. Aero Edition is kind of new for me. Figured if I want to keep going faster, put a big wing on it.
Well, I like it. It looks good.
Yeah, no, it fit awesome.
It's a beautiful blue color too, man.
Thank you.
So when is your next event?
So our next one is actually the end of this month. It's the 20th and the 21st. We've got a 2-day event going on.
Awesome.
So Saturday, Sunday. And
Now, do you have to have previous experience to do this?
Not
You
at
just
all. Nope, you can just show up.
you need a license, yeah?
Yeah, you need a license.
Need a license.
And a car that's safe. So we have a tech inspection. As long as your battery's tight, your wheels aren't falling off pretty much, it's pretty much safe for us. And we'll let you know, obviously.
Okay.
We've also got loaner helmets for everybody out there. If you don't own a helmet, you can try one of ours on and use it for the day. Eventually, if you get into it, you want to get your own because you don't want to be sharing helmets with a ton of people. But
yeah, just like bowling shoes, you know?
Exactly.
When you really get into it, you'll be buying a car based on which autocross class it fits in, and considering $5,000 worth of wheels and tires for your $2,000 Honda Civic. This is the best, worst hobby.
Yeah.
Sounds like you know from experience.
Modifying cars for whatever reason, whether it's appearance, performance, you know, whatever it is, it's usually a money pit.
Oh yeah.
So good advice there. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good talking to you. And
Nice to meet you.
I will be sure to come back next month and check up on you guys and do it again.
Thank you.
So there you have it. I mean, that's something that I should be more involved in, just because you know, I've done a couple of close course driving experiences in my time, and I don't know why I don't do it anymore. And it's probably because I moved here not too long ago and I don't know where to find it. So I just solved that problem for myself, and hopefully I did for you too. We're over here with Muletown Mobile Dyno right now, strapping down a 1 Series, I believe. And we're gonna come around and get a little look-see. All right, let me just pause for a second and go through the comments. Todd Robbins, thumbs up to you, man. Anna Murphy, thumbs up. I saw my car. And yeah, that is hey Keith. Keith is busy. And that noise is kind of annoying. So if you guys want, I've been wanting to catch a cool car on the dyno for you guys for a while. I think this is gonna work.
You can go over there and look. Don't go any farther.
And I understand if you guys don't want to wait around for this, just let me know and I can continue doing it live. But I think this is going to be worth the investment in time. Oh, so this car's got a really low carbon fiber lip on it. Keith is being extra careful with getting it up there. So I'm gonna guesstimate that they need another 7 to 10 minutes before they're ready to roll. So I'm gonna keep going. And Todd, yeah, I am gonna stay on the dyno. I'm not gonna go more than 100 yards from it. The second that thing spools up, I'm gonna come back. But in the meantime, I'm not often at a loss for words, but I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. And it's hard to chew gum. What the hell? It's hard to chew gum and talk and walk and strategize all at the same time. What am I looking at? So this car has been completely stripped and turned into a race vehicle or drift missile or something. No dash. I think that's supposed to be for maybe I don't know what that is. Don't even try to speculate. I do see a fire extinguisher. I know what those look like. See a transmission. Absolutely no covers, no air conditioning, no airbags, no nada. Nothing here. And what is this? What is that? It's got air coming into it. I don't know what that is. It's got an air filter and then another air hose coming out and leading up here. And I just don't know what the heck this is. Oh, and he's got a radio right here. This is usually inside the car. It looks like it's been repurposed a little bit. So yeah, that's entertaining. I like to talk to the owner of that, pick their brain a little bit, see what the purpose of that vehicle is. Really hoping it's not their daily. So that'd be rough. The humor just never stops on the front of this Mustang. Ooh. Right-hand drive Skyline GTR. A beautiful midnight blue, dark blue. Check out those, or that singular bride seat. We're gonna keep on trucking, so I think the dyno is almost ready. We'll find out here shortly. So this area is sometimes where the secret meet happens. I don't see any secret meet happening today because I've seen the videos of that other people have posted of dozens of cars back there, but not today. Ooh. Ferrari action. Ooh, it's a vert too. Look at that interior. Totally sweet. Carbon fiber right here next to the headrest. Carbon fiber in the back of the seats. Check out that steering wheel. I love it. Smells good too. You can smell it from right here. Not even in the car. Triple tips in the back. Giant diffuser. That's a fun car for this type of weather, isn't it? Guy's gonna hit about $130 on the way home and not even try. All right, so that was not the dyno. Still hoping. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I know I am. Asphyxiation control tube. Todd, I don't know what that is. Kendall Holt, what time people start heading out? Around noon? Yeah, so I mean, technically we run 8 to 11, but realistically people get here at 5 o'clock in the morning and stay till 12 or 1. So there's a lot to do around here in Franklin and Cool Springs area. You know, a lot of shopping, a lot of nice restaurants. There's historical stuff down here all along 65. So, you know, you can just make a day out of it. Come down from Bowling Green, come down from, you know, outside of Nashville, and there really is a lot to see here, guys. And we do get people from all over Tennessee and the South in general. So, just food for thought. Cayenne Turbo S, 911 Turbo. All right. It's gonna work out. Time is gonna be perfect. Oh, there's an M2 over to my left. Ooh, and there's a Dynon M3 to my right. Ha! You're most welcome, Scott. We are happy to be here. I'm happy to do this for you guys. It's a lot of fun for me, and you know, if you can't make it down or you just enjoy auto shows in general, shine-in shows, it's great content for you. All right, so I see the tie downs are on the front of this 1 Series. Keith has got his tablet in his hand, I believe, and I think he's ready to spin that bad boy up. It's an N54, N55 engine, depending on what kind of car it is. Pretty sure it was debadged, so it's going to be a guessing game. Or I could go look. TRO, John Coke? I don't know what a TRO is. Oh, you're talking to your buddy. Got it. All right. Failed again. Sorry, folks, I just can't stand dead air. I just can't. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent, as Dana Carvey would say. Dana Carvey, a la George W. Or HW. The first one. The M2 is over here in the, where are we? We're on the west side of the parking lot. I'm gonna go over to M2 right now because I should have just done this a second ago. It's got probably a 335 brother next to it in a dark red matte wrap. Oh, look at that. He did the interior too. He's got his oh, he's doing some work. Yeah, so we're in the west side overflow parking area next to Muletown Mobile Dyno. If you know where the movie theater is in Muletown, it's right in between there.
$2,000 just for the wrap, not the labor.
And then I missed another friend right here.
$4,500 for a chrome car is not bad.
So, got a whole group of friends here hanging out. Someone singing a song. Oh, and then... Well, that's one way to get my attention. Is that you? All right, you win. So I was standing there checking out the M2 and everything, and you remote started that?
Yeah.
That is insanely loud, man.
It is.
This is yours?
Yeah.
This is insanely loud.
Not that loud.
All right, so obviously we got some headers going on.
No headers.
No headers? So what'd you do to it?
Catalyst pins, straight pipe.
Yeah? That is ridiculously loud. I mean, it...
Oh yeah, you don't want to stand behind it.
No, I didn't. But no, that definitely got my attention. All right, so you're on Instagram at SVK Cars?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, you want to give a shout out to your followers? Tell people what they can see on your account?
They can see a lot of cars. Mustangs, Chargers, Camaros, BMWs, R8s, Lambos.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. Now, is Mustang your favorite car?
My favorite car personally, C7Z.
Oh, what?
C7Z Corvette.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite car.
Nice, man. Well, there's a couple of those floating around here today, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah. How long you been coming to Cars and Coffee?
I'd say about 3 years.
Yeah. It's grown, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's grown a lot.
It's gotten kind of crazy.
It's grown a whole bunch.
Feels like a circus out here, you know? But hey, man, thanks so much for making a car like this, for bringing it out, for keeping it clean through the trees and the rain and everything else. And it's hard to do here, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets tough, especially on a black car.
Hey, man, I'm from Vegas, so like we don't have trees. We just have desert everywhere. But hey, what was your name?
Sam.
Sam. I'm Dave.
Nice
to meet you, dude. And thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Yep. So you never know what's going to happen on the AAA live stream. That scared me at first. I'm not going to lie, because my attention was somewhere else, and then all of a sudden there was an explosion behind me, and wow, when he revved that, I thought my eardrum was going to burst. Woo! Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. The dyno's going now. So right as I start to walk away, the dyno starts going. And that's just a little disheartening because I've been trying so hard to get it for you guys on camera. Ooh, look at this Silverado. It's a good looking Silverado right there. right, so I finally caught the dyno. And you can see, like, I'm doing this for good reason. There's a whole crowd of people here, and I'm just your avatar for the moment. You know, it's funny, I saw an article somewhere saying that you can... So I didn't even really want the guy to do that when I was, when he surprised me. But yeah, the FPD is probably going to come over and say something. Probably going to do that. Love that sound. Yeah, it is an intense sound. What's the dyno company? So it's Muletown Mobile Dyno, based out of Columbia, Tennessee. Keith has been doing this a long time. He goes up to LS Fest. He goes up to NCM. He goes up to, I mean, pretty much any track event in the South he's going to. And it's muletowndyno.com. Now he's $75 for the first 3 runs, and I don't know about you, but that's really cheap. You know, it's a very, very fair price. It's great value for what it is. $50 3 runs after a mod. So you come in, you do your baseline, you get your three down, you run your average, and then you do some mods and you come back and it's only $50. So that's a really good deal. He's going to drag strips and racing events all over the South all the time. Follow him on Facebook. I believe he's got an Instagram. And Keith is a really cool dude, very talented at what he does. And it looks like we caught the very last of that. I don't think so, Rob. I mean, I think that is the extent of it right there. So I don't think he cares if you're modded to start with or not. You know, getting a baseline with mods or getting a baseline stock, you're still getting a baseline. And Keith actually engineered and built this trailer himself. It's got all these cool pegboards basically for him to tie stuff onto. He's got this fold-out TV screen. He's got a built-in TV screen, built-in storage. He's a really smart dude. Built all of this himself. And unfortunately, between the polarization of my lenses and what I'm seeing here, I don't know if you guys can even read this. So, I'm gonna do a little executive privilege. Hey, you mind if I come in for a sec?
Yeah, fine.
How you doing today?
Pretty good.
Oh, Schneikes. That's not bad, man. 428, 511.
Hard to see that TV out there?
That one it is, because I think my glasses and this combined, but yeah, so let's see this. We've got 403, 431. I think they tightened the car down a little bit. It might have been jumping. But look at that, a 506 and then a 511. So, and look at that. You can see the peak right here. Is that like 4,500 for torque? About 4,000. All right, bear with me for a second, folks. I'm taking a drink. Oh man. All right, so that was a little dyno action for you. I think that's the end of the fun for now. 428 horsepower, 511 foot-pounds of torque. Not bad. And you put that in a little car like that, and zippity-doo-dah. You know? Got a nice little breeze going on. Flyby of this dine-in E92. Alright, so I've been in this parking lot long enough. I'm gonna go over to the main area, if you would.
Has to be. What's in it?
How long will he be there? Wait, sorry, Rob. What did he pull? His Facebook or number. So it's Muletown Mobile Dyno or Muletown Dyno on Facebook. Chris Laffery, thumbs up to you. Rob Sanchez, how long will he be here? He's here, I mean, until people are, gone. And there's still people coming, and there's people going. So probably a little bit while longer for sure. It's just, it's a little warmer today than I was told by Siri and what it would be. I think we got a G55 AMG. Beautiful red color. Got some traffic building up. And yeah, that sun is intense. I'm trying to not shoot towards it, but that's a little challenging to do when you've got to walk east. Man, just gorgeous Bronco. I saw that roll in earlier. Got a... Is that a GT? Yeah, that's a GT 500. So I rode in a car that looked a lot like that. I think maybe it was a little newer. But yeah, man, without your suspension turned up, back end gets a little twitchy. Like it doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to stay. Man, and this thing, the cream interior with this dark blue looks really good. Really good. Oh, there's half a car rolling by. So, in case you were wondering, that's a Hellcat. If you couldn't tell. Yeah, so this is DBR. So there's probably like 1, 2, 3, there's probably like 4,000 horsepower worth of cars right there. No exaggeration. That's Dave right there. He makes really, really high horsepower stuff. That's all he does. It's all done well. And his shop is always turning out cool stuff. Speaking of cool stuff, this Roush truck. I'm really waiting for one of these Ford guys to give me a Raptor. Say, go do your thing, Dave. Oh, show the Mini. Somebody said show the Mini. I will find the Mini momentarily. All right. Look at this Hennessy Mustang. Alright, where is that? Somebody said show the Mini. Oh. I didn't show him. I see the Mini. It's so many, in fact, I almost missed it coming back looking for it.
Sound pressure. Automatically just by changing.
Oh, is this not the Mini you were talking about? Or is there another one? Oh, I see which one you're talking about. Yeah, I get it. So that's a funny coincidence right there. You said find the Mini and I found a Mini, it just wasn't the right one. I wasn't going to say anything. I like the new Mini too, but I understand why you want to take a look at this. Union jack on top. Look at that wheel. It says Cooper on it. Just in case you forgot.
They'll have 2,000 or 3,000 cars out there, so definitely.
Yeah, the old school Mini. Nigel 84. That's cool. And I'm glad you brought me over here because it's right next to, I believe this is a sick Firebird.
Where'd he go? I'll let him get a picture of Big Exhaust.
Not sure if the camera can pick up what's going on in the paint here, but it's very artistic. I mean, it almost looks like leaves. Or, I don't know, it looks good. Can you see the splash there a little better?
Yeah, it's got a bowling ball.
Beautiful. All right, so as always, folks, interactive show. I am your avatar. Send me around. What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? And yeah, okay, so people are starting to head out. They all got here really early. But that's okay, because we're not done. I'm definitely not done. There's too much cool stuff to see here to be done. Monte Carlo for sale. 633 and a 533 next to each other. Man, where did everybody go all of a sudden? Is that an LS9? No, it's an LT4. Still, big engine, lots of horsepower, and the ZL1. Nice interior there, lots of carbon fiber. Not as much as that 458 Spider we saw over there, but still a lot. Got another ZL1 coupe. Flat bottom, 6-speed. Oh, I like that. Is that stock? I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, that multi-function in the center is just very clean and clear. Alright, so it's 9:58 right now. I'm going to be going for at least another 30 minutes or more, so stick around, tell your friends, share it, boost the live stream. 240 show up, Zach. Zach Ziegler. I knew someone named that in high school. Probably not the same dude though. 240s. Yes, I've seen a couple 240s, and I will show them to you if I see them again. Corvettes, Mark Williams or William Mark. Yeah, I can do Corvettes. All right, so I made those 2 notes. Got this good looking, oh, that had a floor shifter, so it's a 96, I believe, or 95 or later. That dude's got like an exhaust rattle or something. Oh, and then look at this. Okay. Well, I think I've gone far enough.
So you got this spot to come out of there. Yeah. Then that's called all the way around to the side.
Man, another color that just, it makes you want a blue icy, you know? Maybe it's the black hat and black shirt I'm wearing, or the scorching Tennessee sun, or the fact I've only had coffee this morning. But a blue icy right now just sounds like the most heavenly thing that one person could drink. What does that say? Oh, Biscayne. Here's a Corvette. I believe this is a C5? 6-ish? No, C6. No, 5. C6 went back to the glass headlights. Oh, it's got a global tag on there. Huh. Man, yeah. Oh, here's another Corvette. C7R. So no question about lineage here. Always nice when it's written on the side. Got Dr. Z. Figuring that's for the Z06. Look at that. Really aggressive styling on that scoop. Paint match calipers. Oh, look at that. It says 460 horsepower under the automatic shifter. In case you're driving along and you're like, how much horsepower am I making? And then you look down and you're like, oh yeah, 460. Is this first Saturday of every month? Yes. It is indeed the first Saturday of every month. Nashville Cars and Coffee here, 633 Fraser Boulevard, Cool Springs, Tennessee. And yeah, you can always join us here on the live stream. The AAA live stream is a great place. Get all sorts of information. We post this on our website regularly for for everyone wanting to see high quality professional images of what we do. We have multiple photographers that we work with. They're all highly qualified at what they do. You can see examples of their work on our website. Nashville Cars, the letter N, coffee.com. And yeah, so we do automotive photography. Our photographers are here. They take like 1,500 shots and give us around 200 at the end of the event. They do a lot of work. They do editing. They do all that cool stuff. And if you guys have a cool car that you want pictures taken of, high definition, high resolution, blow them up to the size of your garage wall and they're still going to look good, feel free to hit us up on our Facebook page. Use the contact form on the website. Whatever technological means is most convenient for you. And look at this Buick LeSabre, man. Wow. Man, this is an old car I could get behind. or get in. Look at that interior. Man, the new LeSabre is just good compared to this. I'm sorry, I shouldn't hate. I really shouldn't, but this is just amazing. Big, comfortable seats. So classy, so timeless. Feels like you're in an airplane. Look at all those switches. Man. And obviously he's on air ride. Well, maybe not obviously, but likely. William Mark, we look forward to having you. We've got our events on our website and our Facebook page as well. We do a lot of miscellaneous events every now and then. You know, we'll tell you about closed course driving experiences, track days, other car shows. We support and promote a lot of other car shows, benefiting various charities and causes around Middle Tennessee and the world. And you know what? Let's go over here. So that 720, I think, is on its way out. That's a 570. A lot of racing fuel, not racing fuel, but a lot of gas in the air. So this is just a straight up traffic jam. What is page again? Nashville Cars and Coffee. On Facebook, on Instagram, on the internet. Internet, we use the letter N instead of the word and.
So it's sort of like a restaurant.
That's a bad machine right there.
Ooh. Carbon 65. Walker Chevrolet let us check one of these out, I don't know, a couple months ago. 65th anniversary edition of the Corvette. Carbon fibered all around. Limited edition. I forget what it was, but it wasn't a lot. Was it like they made 6,500 for the 65th anniversary? I can't remember if that's what it was or if it was something else. But I know it's a limited edition Corvette. Really good looking. Utilizing that white and blue color scheme with the carbon fiber. So, I dig it. All right, so we're gonna see who's left. I mean, it's got to be the sun. The sun just came on with a vengeance. People got hot and left. In search of hydration. Probably should have started my live broadcast earlier. I think I waited too long. Need to start at 8 o'clock in the morning now. Great looking Porsche heading out. It's that BGMT that we saw earlier. Yeah, so there's your Scrabble game. Street Side Classics is out here. German Performance Options is here. AAA. You're on the AAA live stream. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Is it just me or did it get really hot really fast?
It got really hot really fast.
I thought it was going to be like 70 degrees out here, but it's definitely not. But these are the guys from German Performance Options. They do a lot of Porsche, VW stuff, Audi. They work on anything European, really. And I just want to come say hello and thank you guys for toughing it out. Seems like everybody just pieced out in like the last 20 minutes. Mass exodus of people. So yeah, come check these guys out if you need any work done on your VW, Audi, or European car. Cool guys, a lot of fun to hang out with, and I think I'm gonna be by your shop sometime here in the future. So look forward to seeing you guys again. Peace. And of course, you're on the AAA live stream. Go check out AAA Tennessee if you live in the Middle Tennessee area. Great rates on car insurance, roadside assistance, everything you need in your automotive life. Oh, and I just found some shade and a cool breeze in the Honda Accord. So we're back to Supercar Row at the moment. Well, it was a moment ago. This Corvette's pretty cool. Cars and Coffee regular comes out with this vehicle. Looks like we brought the original today. Check that interior out. Oh wow, is that what this started as? Are you kidding me? So I'm pretty sure this car started like this.
Next weekend is the British car show. Is it? Yeah, Saturday at
So, wow, he did a really great job restoring that. Man, look, have I just not noticed this before? That's a heck of a roundel. That's a heck of an emblem. It's got depth to it. It's like an inverted glass dome. Or it's probably hollow on the inside and just bowled out underneath, but that's really cool. Alberto, how far is this from Cleveland, Tennessee? If I knew off the top of my head where Cleveland, Tennessee was, I could tell you. But I don't. So, my friend, I'd recommend a quick Google search. That'll tell you more information than, I mean, I've heard of it. I just can't tell you on the map which direction it is or how far. But for your reference, we're 15 miles south of Nashville proper. Ooh, a P100D. So back to the future of cars and how we're all going to be electric one day and gas is going to be a thing of the future. Dude's chilling. What up, man? You like it? Is it comfortable in there? Yeah? You know, these are going to be the norm one day. Everyone's going to have an electric car. They're all going to have tons of torque. You guys probably won't be driving for like 20 years, maybe, if you're lucky. So what do you think about that MFD?
That's pretty nice.
It gives you a lot of information really quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is our favorite part.
Yeah, so you can adjust the suspension. Oh, those are cameras around the car.
You're gonna put that individual heated seats on in the back.
Nice.
All 3 of them.
So you can pick winners and losers on a cold night.
Yeah, basically.
Carbon fiber here. Got a total glass panel as your instrument here. So yeah, man.
I've got a family friend with the P90.
What?
I've got a family friend with the P90.
I know the P90 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is a P100.
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing's got a lot of go to it. Cool. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
So yeah, that was cool. And electric cars, man. Electric cars. You know, when cars first came around and like everyone was still riding horses, like people didn't understand you needed to like move out of the way, or that cars took like a long time to stop. Granted, brakes weren't very good, and you know, we didn't have hydraulically driven braking or anything like that back when cars first started, but it's going to be an evolution. There's a lot of people that just don't understand the nature of the mechanics of it, and that's okay, because you know, we were all used to riding horses for a long time, and we don't do that very much anymore, unless I don't know, you're a rancher, you got some bucks, got some property in a barn, and some fillies, maybe an Arabian. So this is a car we've seen before. This one's had some changes done to it recently. This is part of Jurassic Park world. There's a lot of attention to detail. So she had, I can't quite recall what it was before, but she's gone to a graphic kind of graffiti look. So we've got the Raptor tearing open the car, claw marks, slashes, and good looking. I mean, a lot of attention to detail. Now, the couple cool things here that wasn't here before. So check out the headliner. So the headliner is all Jurassic Park print. So that definitely took some effort in sourcing of that material. And you can hear the Jurassic Park music going off. I probably got too close there, but I can't believe your battery's still running.
The car's running.
Oh yeah, the whole thing's on, isn't it? Okay. Well, that would be the best way to do that. But I mean, it's not a black car, so you can't go murdered out, right? But the black and red wheels, black and red accents all the way around. And lots of dinosaurs actually in the car. And then another themed car is the Stormtrooper car. We've seen the Stormtrooper car before. The Empire has no idea. That's cool. So, yeah, I like all the little accents here. And so, I mean, these guys almost need to start forming their own corner, because on Instagram at Gen Trooper. So go check out Gen Trooper if you're a fan of themed cars. Oh, look at that bug. That bug likes this car. What are you doing, bug? Stormtrooper helmet. And yeah, I mean, the Chris Craft boat guy was here. Who else was here? Chris Craft boat guy. I haven't seen the Ghostbuster guy. I haven't seen the ice cream dude. The ice cream dude would have killed it today. I mean, he would have just made grips of money out here. I hope he did, and I just didn't see him. I really do. How you doing?
Not bad. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Thanks a lot for giving us those trucks the other day.
Oh, of course.
They
look good.
That was a lot of fun. Got some good video out of it.
Yeah.
Good day all together, and it seems like the heat has driven people off here in the last half hour.
We were just talking about that. Yeah, I expected in October people are going to stick around until I try to kick them out at 5 o'clock today.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to go long too, and just in the last few minutes, people just. No. Okay. Sorry about that, Scott. But yeah, you know what? The heat has stayed a little longer than we thought it was, and let's see. We've got some. We did the 2019 Chevy Silverados yesterday.
Right. Yep.
Brand new trucks. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, go back in our video section and take a look at it. A lot of cool information there. Walker Chevrolet is located down south. You guys are in.
Yep, on Crothers, exit 65 on 65.
Yeah. So if you guys are looking for a new 2019 Chevy Silverado or any other truck, head down there. They'll get you taken care of. Scott, I got to run, but it's been good seeing you,
hey,
and I'll check you out again sometime soon, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey, Corey. Can we talk with you real quick?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Cars and Coffee Dave.
Good. Corey.
Corey, nice to meet you, sir.
Owner and lead fabricator of Iconic Metalworks.
Iconic Metalworks. Now you're based here in Nashville?
I am.
And-
In Donaldson off Lebanon Pike.
All right, and what do you do?
Pretty much anything that has to do with metal. I mean, sheet metal restorations, iron decor, anything that has to do with metal. I mean, that's pretty much what we're about. This here I built in 2009. It's an English wheel. This creates a compound curve. I mean, it's kind of pre-war, so it's all 3/8 plate, then water jetted and welded up. But it's definitely one of the main tools in my shop that I use on a regular basis.
So you use this to basically bend metal in specific directions along a curve then, right?
Yeah, it creates a compound curve. So I started with flat sheet. Over at my booth, you'll see the stuff that I made, motorcycle tanks, grill shells. I've made fenders, anything like that that kind of corresponds with automotive. And
so what, it just goes right here and this rolls around?
I have a set of rolls, of lower crown rolls that come in here.
Okay.
And you just wheel it back and forth, keep your tracks real close. It'll start shaping the material to your desired.
I've seen this on like Orange County Choppers and shows like that where they're making custom metal fabrication. Never seen one in person. I think it's really cool, and I mean I love the pinstriping on here, and a lot of detail and time has gone into a tool. So
yeah,
that's cool to see.
I mean, I wasn't getting the results of the old one I had, so I decided I built a lot of my equipment in my shop.
Well, can we go take a look at a gas tank?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so a picture's worth 1,000 words, and a live stream is worth 1,000,000, as they say. And
here's the gas tank that I made for display.
So you made this using that machine that we just saw.
I did, and then I have another machine that I put this on to emboss these letters. I did this for like a display. One side's smooth, so it can go on your normal chopper. The other side, if you want to do some custom work to it.
Well,
it's all been TIG welded and metal finished.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like one contiguous piece. I don't really see any seams.
So there's no seams. So if you look on the inside, you can see this is one piece, two piece. The sides are pieces, and then there's a tail piece. This is a 5-piece tank.
Wow.
But when it's setting like this is one piece.
Wow.
So I've made that. I built this 34 Ford grill shell from scratch. Over here, that's going to a school play for a Bonnie and Clyde.
This right here?
Yeah. And that's piece by piece out of sheet metal as well.
Wow. And then I'm sure those vanes were...
This is all aluminum that I hand fabbed and welded myself. This is the back side. You can see where I multi-pieced it together.
So you could make this for anyone that had a 30s Ford or
any Ford.
Anything with sheet metal.
Anything with sheet metal. I mean, I built ornamental gates, driveway gates.
So that's like wrought iron
big heavy entryway doors for the higher end homes and stuff like that. I've done that. Anything with metal.
Awesome.
Is what we do. So.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody in our audience is going to have a need for you in the future, sometime, someplace. There's a lot of custom stuff here, one-off builds, and people that want to restore stuff that's gone bad. So awesome to have you here. Thanks for coming out to Nashville Cars and Coffee, man.
Thank you for having us.
And you're going to be out next month?
I'm going to try.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to having you. And just for clarification, these rollers right here?
Those are the ones that go in the bottom of that machine to create those different shapes, create that different compound curve. So it goes from flat to round, just different profiles.
Kind of look like rollerboard wheel, or roller.
They are. I mean, solid steel.
Skateboard wheels is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, not a problem. That's awesome. Well, cool, man. Thanks again, and have a great rest of your day. Stay cool out there, because it's warm, isn't it?
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, good stuff there. I like learning stuff. You guys know this if you're a regular watcher. This is my journey of automotive discovery. Get to hang out with some cool cars. See new stuff. The 2019 Silverado is cool. The Carbon 65 that we saw earlier. We saw a whole bunch of Porsches today. And what is that? Man. So this is it says 396 on the air cleaner on the Chevelle. Oh, that guy got his Ferrari started. Yay, I'm so happy. So I didn't want to call that dude out on the air earlier, although I am now kind of. But he was like under his driver's side. He was on his passenger door, or in like upside down almost with a battery connecting some stuff. Clearly having a hard time getting that Ferrari started. Wish him the best. Wish you lots of electrons and powerful starters and no more problems. Yellow Ferrari man. He had a lot of stuff in his trunk too. That kind of made me feel real good about myself. This guy's got a Ferrari and his trunk looks like my trunk. So don't feel too bad. We're all just humans and we like to clutter. All right, well, guys, pretty sure that's it for us. It's been a marvelous day, minus the excessive heat. That wasn't supposed to be here. Sorry I keep talking about it, but it's just my reality at the moment. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Next month, we're gonna have another great event. Hopefully it's gonna be a little cooler by then. And you know, maybe we'll have to have the FPD kick everybody out at 1 or 2 o'clock because it's so nice and nobody wants to leave. So for Nashville Cars and Coffee, thank you for watching the AAA live stream. My name's Cars and Coffee Dave. It's been a privilege to bring this to you. And we'll see you next week, people. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.